Radio is broadcast in English for listeners in North America, the East Coast. We can also be heard on the internet in WMA, MP3 and AAC Plus formats at www.rri.ro Channel 1. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Flickr, Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, Tumblr and SoundCloud. We wish you good reception conditions. Welcome to this broadcast on Radio Romania International.
Bringing you this program from Radio Romania International, starting with the news, followed by a report on the new political situation in Romania, and one on the current debate in Chisinau on the electoral system. And now listen to the news with Gianfranco.
The headlines. The President will start consultations with parliamentary parties on Monday with a view to designating the new Prime Minister. Meanwhile, Klaus Iohannis is attending a European Council meeting in Brussels, and the budget deficit of Romania's central administration will stand at 3.25%, the authorities have announced. President Klaus Iohannis on Thursday said the future Prime Minister of Romania should be a man of integrity, without a criminal record and backed by Parliament. On Monday, parties represented in Parliament are expected by the head of state to designate a new Prime Minister. Former head of government Sorin Grindeanu was voted out on Wednesday by the coalition his cabinet represented. Social Democrat leader Liviu Dragnea said that the measure was needed because an executive capable of carrying out the ambitious governing platform that got the Social Democrats elected in December 2016 is a necessity. The opposition did not take part in the vote. Romanian President Klaus Iohannis is attending a two-day session of the European Council in Brussels. The head of state will be informing European leaders on the conclusions of his recent visit to the United States. According to his staff, the president will meet his French counterpart Emmanuel Macron to talk about bilateral relations and European affairs. The main points on the agenda of the meeting are security and defense, jobs, economic growth and competitiveness, migration and climate change. As part of discussions on the EU's trade policy, Klaus Iohannis will emphasize the fact that the Union has to consolidate its global leadership role in sustainable, free and equitable trade, economic growth, jobs and innovation. The Romanian President will also support European strategy regarding the single digital market, promoting innovation, competitiveness and sustainable growth in the EU, as well as easing access for people and businesses to new digital means. Brexit is a priority topic in Brussels for the summer there. British Prime Minister Theresa May will submit to the 27 EU leaders present there her vision on the negotiations for her country leaving the EU, which have started officially on Monday. The 27 member countries will hold a working session on Article 50 and will pass the procedures to relocate to other member states to European agencies which have so far been headquartered in the United Kingdom. Romania will play host to the European Medicine Agency. The Constitutional Court of Romania on Thursday decided that the provisions of an article referring to the prevention, detection and sanctioning of acts of corruption with respect to abuse of office go against the Constitution. On Wednesday, the court ruled that legal provisions in force regulating abuse of office are vague and ambiguous. In another development, the Justice Ministry on Thursday announced a timetable of public debates on the modification and amendment of the criminal code regarding the abuse of office as per the court's decision. On June 28, the civil society and the business sector will be consulted, while on July the 3rd, a debate will include representatives of institutions in the judiciary, magistrates' associations, academia, and liberal judicial professionals. Debates will be hosted by the Ministry of Justice. Romania's growth deficit in the central public administration will stand at 3.25% of the GDP this year, according to the strategy on managing the government's public debt in the 2017-2019 period made public by the Ministry of Finance on Thursday. Also this year, economic growth is estimated to stand at 5.2%, the current account deficit at 2.4%, and the inflation rate at 1.9%. Calculated against the international economic context and the economic and financial developments in the Eurozone, Romanian economy is estimated to report an annual average growth of 5.5% in the 2017-2019 period. Over 1 million EU citizens have signed the campaign Stop the Trucks against the export of live animals, including from Romania, according to the initiators of the protest Eurogroup for Animals. The campaign was launched after the Eurobarometer indicated that 94% of Europeans believe that protecting the welfare of farm animals was important. According to official data, each year over 1 billion poultry as well as 37 million sheep, pigs and horses are transported alive to the EU and third-party countries. Gabriel Paun, EU Director of Animals International, pointed out that Romania is the only country that exports the most sheep and calves to the Middle East and North Africa, with over 1 million per year. And that was the news on Radio Romania International.